Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn about the Linux briefly. What you are going to learn? We are going to learn what Linux is, brief history of Linux, and what a Linux distribution is, reasons for Linux is being used. Let's see first and foremost what is Linux. Linux is an operating system. What is an operating system? Operating system is a collection of software that manages hardware resources, and it also provides an environment where applications can run. This operating system allows applications to store information, send documents to printers, interact with the users, and many among others. Cool. Now, Linux is also a kernel. If someone says only Linux without adding any qualifiers to it, that means they are speaking about the entire Linux operating system. Here, Linux is the core or heart of the operating system. This Linux kernel is the intermediary between the software and the hardware. And this Linux was introduced by Linus Torvalds when he was a student in 1991. Linus and other hundreds of developers worked on Linux for a couple of years, and they have introduced a first version of Linux kernel in 1994. Linux is an open source software. That means anyone can use, anyone can copy, anyone can change the software. So because of this open source software, today thousands of people have made improvements to the Linux. So these improvements leads to the many hundreds of distributions. In some cases, source code is free, but distributions and binary and compile codes are not free. Cool. Linux is not a derivative of Unix. This Linux was written from the scratch. However, many commands which are present in Linux are also found in Unix. But it is not derivative of Unix. Cool. Next, Linux distributions. This Linux distribution is the Linux kernel and collection of software that together create an operating system. This Linux distributions, each distribution has its own goals and own area of focus. These Linux distributions are literally hundreds of Linux distributions. Here I have mentioned a few of the most popular Linux distributions. By the way, distros means distributions only. It is a short form of distributions. Here, most popular distributions are Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Fedora, CentOS, Alma Linux and Rocky Linux, Ubuntu, Debian, SUSE Linux Enterprise Service, which is less, and OpenSUSE. These are the few of the most popular distributions which are in track. Cool. Now let's see some of the reasons why the Linux has been used. Linux runs on many softwares like networking devices, phones, personal computers, cars, and even supercomputers. Even now I'm presenting a Linux server only. Cool. But Unix operating systems will run only on their hardware from their company. For example, HPUX. HPUX only runs on HP servers, and AIX will only runs on IBM servers. However, this Linux will can run HP and IBM and other service hardware also. Cool. Linux is being a stable, reliable, secure. This makes the great choice for the servers and need to be continuously run without any downtime errors. And it is also a free open source software. Right? Let's recap what we have learned till now. Linux is an operating system and it is a collection of software that manages hardware resources, and it also provides an environment to run an applications, right? And this Linux kernel is the heart of the operating system, and it acts as intermediary between the software and the hardware. Cool. And Linux can also be used as a server and also used as a desktop. Linux distributions is a Linux kernel and collection of software together to create an operating system. And these distributions are had their own goals and area of focus. And many people can create a distributions according to their needs. Thank you.